This one's down to third. Drury has it. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Robert Fukumori. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Ozuna swings, and it's hit well to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Henry Arturo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Arturo, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Popped him up. Davis on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Now batting. North left.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Aaron Hicks comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. One and one. Here it is. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Gregorius, the runner at second with one away. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
didn't realize the pitcher and the hitter were being so charitable today, giving away 7 free souvenirs to the fans. This is one of those epic at-bats. Everyone wins.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now a spin and a throwback to second, and a dive, but he's back in there. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball or that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Way out in front.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher,
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Kukumori will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
first baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
In now for the O's, Chris Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early. Clint Frazier is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Leroy Aochi is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Bases are empty, one man out.
Now catching, number 12.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's Manny Machado now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching.
The 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish hangs win number 11 on his line. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
His record is now 11-5. The save to Yu Darvish. The loss goes to Dallas Keuchel, just his 5th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees put up 16 hits on the day as they blew out Baltimore 8-0. The Red Sox got 11 hits overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-0. The Phils pounded out 17 hits in this one as they blew out the Jays 11-5. Juan Minaya won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 2-1. The Kansas City Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. Michael Pineda got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, leading the Twins to the win over the A's 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Charlie Morton allowed only 1 earned run pitching into the 9th inning, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 5-1. The Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they pulverized the Braves 13-2. The New York Mets went deep 4 times as they bested the visiting Nats 11-9. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 7-5. The Brewers catcher, number 9, had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 5-4. The Arizona Diamondbacks racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the Mariners 7-1. The St. Louis Cardinals broke up their 5-game losing skid as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 4-3. The Los Angeles Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Padres 8-7. The Texas Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San
Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Gabriel Noah will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul. Ball 1-2 now. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit to third. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, right fielder.
4-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Now the first pitch from CC. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Trey Mancini, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in, Chris Davis, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Sabathia pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Ready now for Baltimore, Manny Machado. Previous history with Sabathia. He brings a big batting average of .367. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Hicks is there, and he puts this. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. Hey guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Neil Walker. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
And he'll get in there safely.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
So striding in, Tim Beckham. Previous history with Sabathia. He has 7 hits in 25 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Looking at his career totals, Beckham is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Susak. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Joey Rickard. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now to Bautista. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rickards under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. It's a 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
Up next for the Yankees.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The shortstop, number 13,
Here's Manny Machado now. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0. He's running. Now here's the drive out to right center field. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Machado stands at second with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-2. Taken high and deep to right. Rickard looks up into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And that's home run number 64 on the season. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. Scope with the bare hand. In time.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. High pop up. Davis over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting,
Brandon Drury will bat next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get ready for another chance. Tim Beckham, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
third baseman, Tim Beckham.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line drive to center field, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinking liner toward left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a run.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks like that'll be the end of the afternoon for CC Sabathia. Santiago Casilla answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. That'll plate the runner from third, and the Orioles tack on another. It's now a 2-run lead at 3-1.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So leading off the inning, Neil Walker, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1 run on 3 hits and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Leroy Aochi will be next. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Leroy Aochi. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. He checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Rusty Valentine. Ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna on the run, and no one will track it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Rickard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on a defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. He's 1 for 4. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Machado leads off first with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. Judge is after it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Casilla pauses. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on. Richard Blyer takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 48.
Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Henry Arturo takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Jones is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Donnie Hart comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A little bouncer. So far this year against Southpaws, Gregorius is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Ball ready once again, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Ready now for Baltimore, Andrew Susac. He's 1 for 2 in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Walker. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Rickard. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Stanton coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Next for New York, Brendan Drury. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 delivery. To third. Beckham scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Neil Walker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Shoots this one over to first. Davis has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
In now is the Yankees DH, Jose Bautista. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. The 1-0. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the third baseline. Drury gloves it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
No balls and a strike to count.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 1-1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. The short hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will get there to make the running play. Michael Gibbons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leroy Aochi will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 0-2, here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Machado is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get it.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's big Aaron Judge. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. A 1 pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a strike called at the knee. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Adam Jones. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Beckham. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 2-3 go the Orioles. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Zach Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. A Another one sent foul. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scope is up with it. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Brendan Drury, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Jones is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Yankees are ready. One.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth for the Orioles,
Tommy Kahnle enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him